after a long time, doing some reviews on common things such as hardware. This time I would like to, do some preview about Bulgaria and the providers in mobile. In Bulgaria, there are 3 mobile providers. It's a little bit complicated because you will get soon the idea that there is some kind of a deal between all 3 of them. The largest one and the oldest one is now called Vivacom. That was a former Bulgarian post and telecommunications, if you remember the PTT in Europe. There were also some other ones, such as Globe, which now is taken by the Scandinavian Telenor. And a newcomer who bought, for example, a lot of different providers, such as MTEL, is now called A1, and A1 is an Austrian telecommunication. Well, if you just look at the ratings, most of them score very bad till horrible. If you read the complaints, all is a lack either of the data speed, but mostly which needs really improvement is the customer friendliness. Now I will share you a personal story. I've been living in Bulgaria many years now, and I had the pleasure, or maybe not a big pleasure, to have tried all of them. For the last 4 years, I was at the Vivacom, and my contract was finished in July, so I thought maybe I give A1 a try. Now, A1 has very nice system. Online, through your browser, you can talk with them, and they can't see you, but you can see the staff member in a normal shop somewhere in Bulgaria. Depends. Well, in my case, I was a little bit hasty, called them, but my microphone was not plugged in on the right way, so they couldn't hear me. So I tried the second time. Now the same problem was there, but I couldn't hear them. The third time, they blocked me. So I tried with a different IP address. No, they send you a cookie, so you can't even call them anymore. So that was it. I wrote them something between 12 and 15 emails just to ask in this area, because I'm living in a remote area, far away from the civilized world. And I don't have any optic cable. I don't have normally ADSL through a phone line. I have only a 4G modem, which soon I'm hoping will be 5G without limit. Now the problem is all the providers, they have a limit on data. So let's say you're coming from optic cable with the same provider and you're forced them to take a 4G modem, then you have not anymore unlimited like before when you had the optic cable. Then you had speeds up to 1 gigabyte. Yes, gigabyte. Bulgaria is very fast. But now, so I tried and I got a modem which has been promised to have a limit of 200 gigabytes. For my work online, it's quite enough. I never use more than, let's say, 40-50 gigabyte, and I only use it for my job. I have another provider which I use for IPTV because there is no limit. But that's another story. We're talking now about providers. So let's say A1, my neighbor took A1, and she has to go on the end of the garden to be able to place a call. So A1, I say, really bad, really horrible customer service. I would rate them with the worst customer service I ever heard about. It's A1. So definitely, if you want a good setup and you need support, then choose A2 or A3. I'm just joking. Choose another provider. In general, all customers services of all three, sorry for the word, sucks. Yeah, that's a fact. So A1 didn't respond. They don't even have a way to reach 4G. The highest they can offer you in my area is 3G, 2G. Can you imagine? All the world is already, 2G, 3G disappearing. So forget about 4G and forget about A1, because A1, horrible customer service. They will block you if you ask them a nice question, and they think that you're making a joke at them. So forget them. They don't have a good network. They have, in the main areas, they have 4G and 5G. All providers have. Now, Telenor, because I have been promised by Telenor to get a good modem, because I need at least 50 megabits a second download and at least 10 to 15 megabits per second for upload. Because it's my job. I mean, customer service, I have a lot of phone calls. I'm handling between 40 and 70 phone calls each working day. And I need. So when I got it, I signed the contract in Radnevo, which is quite near where I'm living, around 25, 30 minutes drive, right? So I went there, signed the contract, asked for the modem, I got the modem, even got a new SIM card for my mobile. They told me on Monday they will, take my number from Vivacom, where I've been, So everything okay until I plugged in a modem. It was not even 25 megabits and not even 4 up. So that was the end of my dream. That was on Thursday. It was my free day, so I arranged all the things. So I had to take a longer leave on Friday to start a couple of hours later, which will cost me. But, okay. I called on Sunday. I called customer service, and that is, by the way, with every provider, you have a voice saying, welcome at Telenor, or in Bulgarian. If you want in English, dial, press now, beep. Yeah. Telenor doesn't speak English. No. They will even learn the thing in English to say, you didn't dial 8, you didn't press 8. There is no choice because there is no other number, so you can only dial 8 for English. For the rest, you will continue in Bulgarian language. Всичко хубаво, huh? Ako kažeme nešto na bulgarski. Hubov. I speak a little Bulgarian, so excuse me for the Bulgarian friends, but no subtitles in this review. This is especially for newcomers, expats, who are going to come to Bulgaria and they want to choose a provider, normally. And a lot of those expats, they buy houses in the countryside where there is no cable, optic, or ADSL available. Sometimes, if you're lucky, some local provider with an antenna, will give you. So at Sunday, I called to the support of Telenor. 08123. In case you need it, they don't give you any support, but it was one friendly support agent, a girl, that I explained the situation. I said, listen, the internet is worse than ever before, and it's, with Vivacom, at least with the 4G, I could reach, you know, reasonable 80, 85 with 15, 20 upload. So I said, listen, I want to break the contract. Is that possible? Yes, of course. And I explained that I couldn't go to Radevo because on Sunday, Radevo is a small town, the shops are closed. So she said, okay, you can go to Stara Zagora. So I went to Stara Zagora. I came in Stara Zagora in the Gallery Mall. Nice shop there of Telenor. And what they told me, no, I cannot break the contract here. I have to go back to Radevo. I said, but tomorrow my number will be on Telenor. I want to stop it. No, 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 you cannot do it. You can only do it in Radevo. Can you imagine, expats? It's one company, yeah, one company, and you take it in Sofia, and you go to Burgas, 400 or 500 kilometers away. So, if you want to break the contract, you have to go back to Skopje. it's incredible. You would think, any kind, yeah, they said, the modem, the router, the 4G router, is from the storage and the magazine, the storage in Radevo, and there it should be returned. I said, okay, can I at least then break my phone, the contract for the phone? No, 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 that must be also in Radevo. So, today, it's Monday, and Monday, I was without any internet. I went to Telenor. The guy, he let me in 15 minutes before even working time. He was friendly. He apologized. He didn't know, blah, 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 blah. And I stopped the contract. In the meantime, now I don't have a number because my number temporarily is at Telenor's. And I returned the SIM card, so I have my Dutch number, so I can still, have a little data to do WhatsApp if needed, to read my emails, to contact with my job in Sofia. So then I went, back to Vivacom. It was not very happy for me because Vivacom also sucks. Support, unbelievable bad. Today I had a guy on the support. It was like, all knower, and the client is shit. Again, But before, of course, for English, press 9 or whatever. I press 9, and of course, then you get a Bulgarian speaking. I can speak reasonable Bulgarian, but for complicated things, it would be preferable, to do it in English, So the guy said in very poor English, but he tried at least, from Vivacom, in 10 minutes they will call you back. I said, you can read my Dutch number. Yeah, you can read it, yeah. In 10 minutes you will get the call back. 2 hours went. I decided still to call. I said, I don't have internet. I don't have a phone. My 088 number is not working. I said, yeah, it's you should know, it's a telecom. Use the card of telecom. I said, I returned. Then go to the shop. I said, which shop? Yeah, in Radevo. And tell Telenor you want to stop. I said, I just explained to you that I did stop. I'm busy all the day, going up and down, from Telenor, Vivacom, Telenor. And in between, the shops, there is A1, So now, expats, if you come to Bulgaria, just be prepared. Make a good deal. Never sign a contract, by the way, which is in Bulgarian. As for a translation, they have them. They have translations. So read the small print. Because I paid already in advance for the modems, things like that, until I get that money back. Anyway, I met a friendly support in the shop in Dorado. They're very rare, but there are some friendly people, such as me. Sorry for the click. And I'm back in Vivacom. On this moment, my internet just started to work. Just now. I had to make a little break and to check so I can upload this video at least, And my number is still not working. God only knows. You know that song, the Beach Boys? God only knows. I should make, a A1 Telenor Vivacom song. In general, providers suck. Don't expect nothing, Preferable if you need internet, in case there is a local provider, make a contract with them, Mostly, they suck too, but at least they do something, They give you internet, So, if you watch, for example, IPTV, you want to watch English program online, you have a smart TV or an Android TV box or whatever, it will be very wise to find a provider that gives you unlimited data. Now, there is one trick. Yes. I hear you say what? There is one trick. The providers, as I started this, they probably have a deal among themselves to keep the prices and things like that. So they do now, with the entrance of 5G, which is still quite rare in lots of areas in Bulgaria, but they have it, and they have excellent 4G, beside then A1. They're still working with 2G and 3G. They have in the main cities, they do. On the highways, they do have 4G, but in remote areas, they're still way back in the time that Columbus Bonaparte discovered, the Caribbeans. So, what you will do, if you can't find a local provider, Vivacom, I'm advertising Vivacom, oh my God. Vivacom has unlimited 150 megabits a second. That's the second choice. You have unlimited speed, which you will never reach, which is quite expensive. Then you have 50. That's a joke, because with 4G, if you sign a contract with 4G, you already have 80. In most areas, you have 80 megabits. In 5G, unlimited, it is 50 megabits a second. So I take the second option, then at least to be sure that you have 60, 70, 80. That plan, the new plan with Vivacom, is unlimited data. Unlimited, unless you go over 200 gigabytes or so, But it's unlimited. So you can use that, make a hotspot, or use your cable and make, USB tendering, If you don't know how to do it, just Google for it. It's our uncle, it's your uncle, it's my uncle, it's everybody's uncle. Google has a lot of answers, So make a hotspot. Most of the Android boxes or smart TV have Wi-Fi. Just connect it and watch your favorite programs from countries where you are from. In my case, it's the Netherlands, so I'm watching Dutch television daily. The news, not to miss it, the dramas and things like that. And Belgium, of course. Where are you, my Belgian friends? Huh? So, dankjewel, merci. And do that. In case there is no local provider that offers you at least 20 megabits, that's enough for HD and 4K TV. It's enough because it's compressed and it's enough. And so, if that local provider offers more than 20, perfect, you know. But I already had good pictures quality with 50 megabits, so no problem whatsoever. If not, hotspot on your mobile phone or on your iPhone. Make a hotspot, you know, connect it with your Android or, you know, whatever box you have or your smart TV, you'll be fine. So that was a little preview of the providers in Bulgaria. Yes. I hope you like this preview. I know I'm a long talker and I'm not very serious, so I call myself not a video blogger, but a video blooper. Yes. Thank you for watching. If you like it, you know what to do. Press follow. I'm here for you. Soon I will come back with a review of the Q box. What is the Q box? It's an Android box, which should be fine, but there are a lot of problems too. So, go well. Don't do things that I would do if I were you. Thank you for watching.